hard work, red tape, preference. These are things that I often hear when it comes to federal government contracting. That overall is way too hard. They already know who they're going to give the contract to. I don't have any kind of experience. Why would they give it to me or to my company or to the two of us if you're a husband and wife partnering on it? Please rest assured, all my amazing GovCon winners, that this information, these thoughts, these things out there, oh my goodness, they are false, 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 and more false. How do I know this? Because even a Lockheed Martin, which always wasn't Lockheed Martin, started somewhere. Every single business in the federal government space started at a different place than when and where they are today. So when it comes to, is government contracting really worth all the hard work? Let's kind of dissect this whole notion of hard work. The definition defines hard work as a great deal of effort or endurance. Let's kind of think about that. You put in effort to watch this video. You've put in a lot of effort throughout your life. You've probably endured a lot of things to get to where you are today. How is that any different when pursuing a market, a client, a customer who is recession proof, who spends over $500 billion, some years $600 billion on products and services? I've been in this space for over 10 years. I incorporated my flagship company in 2008. I can tell you, hands down, yes, it is worth it. I'm filming right now from my second location in Michigan. I primarily live in Miami Beach. And this is not about like the physical things in life. It's about the freedom it has given me and people who work for my flagship company. When you take a look at organizations like IBM, Lockheed Martin, Deloitte, Amazon, SpaceX, they're all vying for federal government contracts. Each and every one of them. Even companies you have no idea are involved in the government contracting space. I promise you, most are, because the government always pays. There's so much money being spent, but because the payoff is worth it. You put in the effort, you endure, you're going to be able to achieve whatever that goal is that you have. I just wanted freedom. I was sick and tired of hearing about companies just laying off people. I was sick and tired of thinking about when I was a little girl and we had to move throughout the Midwest because my dad lost his job as an industrial engineer because a manufacturing company decided to close down, relocate. I was sick and tired of putting my livelihood into the hands of other people. I was sick and tired of it. I was ready to endure anything because I knew it was not going to be painful. It's painful to make other people rich. It's painful to live this life according to how everyone else wants me to live my life. It's painful to think, man, what if I would have taken that step? What if I would have taken that leap? So the effort and the endurance, I love it. Oh my goodness, I love it. Because I know I will outwork my competition. I will be in the game. I know what my end goals are. So what if I have to endure understanding systems like Sam.Gov, or even endure changes in administration, or endure just different growing pains as an entrepreneur, as a leader, as a woman, both personally and professionally? When you have this huge payout. And again, when I talk about the payout, I'm not referring to all this money and I'm gonna get like a Rolls Royce SUV and I'm gonna live in a penthouse apartment and I'm gonna have tons of Gucci purses and YSL, black on black, if you ever wanna buy me one. But seriously, it's about what that provides. Resources as an entrepreneur, financial resources, provide you and me the opportunity to invest. So I've taken my resources, invested in real estate. I've taken my resources and invested in different index funds, in crypto, in a new company, in my team members, in myself, so that I'm able to take this $500 billion marketplace and turn it into a variety of passive income options. That's the beauty of this. It's not about, man, did I win that janitorial contract? Or, man, I can't believe I had to submit 3 volumes for this training and development effort. All of those things are a means to an end. The end is wealth. The end is more time with your family. The end is doing whatever the heck you want to do. So is it worth it? Shoot, of course it's worth it. Regardless of what's going on in the economy, I incorporated my flagship company in 2008 when lots of bad things were going on in the economy, but it didn't have an impact on me. It didn't have an impact on my company. And that is one of the greatest things about providing products and services to the federal government. It's recession proof. What's also great about this ultra mega kind of marathon you're on is that it opens up this whole world. I never thought I would contribute to all of these different missions, to all of these different agencies. It is such an honor and a privilege to be able to do that, to have an impact on the economy. Can see in the bigger picture. It's not the endure the temporary pain or endure and man, this system is giving me troubles, or endure with I don't even know how to price. These are all things that are universal to being an entrepreneur. Did Jeff Bezos know how to price everything in Amazon? I'm pretty sure the answer is no, not at all. And I think I came across something recently that said one of McDonald's first menu items was like a hot dog. I don't think they sell those anymore. I mean, maybe they do. I know at one point in time they sold like Johnsonville brats when I lived in Wisconsin. Hey, you gotta hone in on your market there. The thing is, federal government provides you that opportunity to really spread your wings and pursue all these different areas and grow and evolve, because that's what happens as an entrepreneur. Regardless of the type of entrepreneur, you're growing, you're evolving, so you can generate wealth. That's the end goal. And many people out there don't want you to know about that. They don't want to talk about it because they want you to remain where you are. Have you considered that perhaps the reason federal government contracting seems like hard work is because they don't want anyone to enter the space? If I was a huge publicly traded, multi-billion-dollar company that had a lot of government contracts, would I want the entire world to know how easy it really is to win government contracts? Heck no, I wouldn't want that at all. I don't want to have to compete with small businesses. Sometimes the messages out there are intentional to keep you away. I remember this time I was meeting with this gentleman, Steve. He used to work for what we call other than small. Government has great terms, right? It was a way bigger company than mine. And we were in this conference room. He's a real cool dude. And he turned to me and he said, Kizzy, you mentioned how your mentor had won a contract that's over $100 million. That's going to happen for you before you know it too. First I thought man, this man is crazy. How could I ever win one contract that's over $100 million? My mentor, that's different. She had more experience. She had all these relationships, just filling in with all of these things, right? And then a second later, I was like, wait a minute. Hold up. Why couldn't I? Why couldn't I win a contract that's $100 million or more? My mentor didn't specialize in that particular area. I knew a lot about what was going on with that work. It wasn't anything I couldn't handle. It wasn't any different than any other contracts. And that's when I realized, man, this is even bigger than my own limitations. The powers that be don't want me to think I can win that because they want it. And at that moment, everything changed. And the same goes for you, for each and every one of you, my amazing GovCon winners. I, Dr. Kizzy Parks, who's been awarded over $50 million in federal government contracts, still going, still bidding. I'm here to tell you the same applies for you. It's worth it. It is worth the hard work, that effort, and that endurance. And you will endure it. You will endure it, and you will endure it, and you will endure it, and you will endure it. Until you reach that point where you hit those ultimate milestones and you're like, oh my gosh, that woman with the beautiful curly hair was right. I did it. I know you're gonna do it. Please please subscribe. Hit that notification button, y'all. Comment below. Check out govconwinners.com if you haven't already, or profitablecontracts.com. I love and adore each and every one of you. It's only hard if you make it hard. And I promise y'all, it's not hard, y'all. It's not. It's not at all. Don't forget, everything is possible.